All praises to the Most High. This is Elliot. Pain hurts. It depends upon the form of pain that you experience, sometimes of whether it hurts more than others. But let's say, just to get down to the point of what I'm trying to get across today, that pain is painful. Whether it's physical pain in your body, emotional pain, spiritual pain, mental pain. And what I want to talk about specifically is what's on the backside of painful situations. We all have dealt with pain. I'm sure you've experienced it somehow in your life. That goes without saying. But what about what's on the other side of pain, and even why are you experiencing pain in your life? The spiritual part. Now, let's say, for example, you're experiencing something in your body that physically has caused you a lot of pain. Whether you get, sick somehow, you may do something to one of your extremities, whatever, headache. Now, when you're going through that pain, what does it usually do? It gets your undivided attention to focus in on the point of pain, the point of pressure in your life. And I think about many occasions where I've gone through situations and I just deal with it as it's happened because life happens. And sometimes things happen that cause pain. But if you take it from a point of spiritually examining, why has this pain been allowed to enter in my life? Do I have headaches that continually happen over and over again, but I can't seem to find the resolve? Have I been hurt in a major way by someone else, or something that happened to me, maybe even at the job or something like that? Have you had different situations in your life that caused you to stop and literally deal with an issue of pain, an experience of pain that you experienced in your life? So now I've gotten that out the way, I want to talk to you about what do we do as it's happening and what to expect on the other side, if we include and exercise our faith in this process. Well, I've gone through a process over the years where now I'm starting to take every situation that happens in my life as a time to settle down, plug into the Most High and the Spirit and in His Spirit, and to continue to try to focus in on why things may be happening. Sometimes you may be experiencing things in your life because the Most High is trying to get your attention. Sometimes you may be experiencing things in your life because you have external forces. You have people coming against you, whether it be some sort of witchcraft, whether it be just people literally using different things to come against you and hinder your walk and your influence in the kingdom. You also experience things just because, of course, like I said earlier, that life happens sometimes and you just have to get through it. But it's real important that we take every situation and really analyze it. Because on the other side of pain, look, there's been so many times where people have experienced pains in their life, situations where they think that, oh man, this is just so terrible, because you're right in the middle of it. And then after it's over, sometimes you forget it. And that's called being delivered. And that's good to deliver, to be delivered from pain, to be delivered from even the remembrance of it. But the one thing that you want to make sure that in this process of deliverance, that you're able to take whatever experience you had from when that pressure was applied and to apply it to your life to become a better person, to be delivered from even the things that maybe a scrape on your elbow brought to your attention, something in your life that you needed to correct to be closer to the Most High. That a relationship that went south brought to your attention a character trait in your own life that you need to correct in order to be a better person and have healthier relationships. See, pain, and the reason why I don't use this phrase, gets on my nerves anymore, because nerves are something else. Whenever you have physical pain and your nerves are infected, it's literally sending a signal to your brain to let you know in certain different types of situations, different body parts or whatever, that whatever part of your body that's affected is tender, and it'll send it straight to your head, and your head will process it and send it back down to that body part and back to your head and back down to that body part, and then you'll have some sort of recognition that something is wrong. And in life, we sometimes need to take those physical manifestations and apply them to the spirit, because we don't always have the opportunity to deal with something in the spirit realm or the natural realm with that kind of communication back and forth. Sometimes you do, if you're sensitive to the spirit and you take heed to the warnings that the Most High gives you. But sometimes if you continue to operate and ignoring the Most High when he's nudging you and being gentle with you about doing this, that, and the other, and you don't take heed, sometimes he allows painful situations in your life in order to enhance you or get you to a place of being truly delivered from maybe any character flaws, bondages, strongholds, demonic attachments that you may have in your life so you can go forward. And of course, when I speak, I'm literally speaking to people who really have a heart and a desire to take things to the next level, because you're trying to be the best you can be for the Most High. You're trying to be cleansed. You're not going to settle to be second rate. You're not trying to carry a whole bunch of baggage, a whole bunch of strongholds, a whole bunch of demonic mindsets and worldly thoughts into the place that God's called you to, because you're literally working out your salvation every day to get to the point of really being a called and chosen, set apart person for the Most High, and preparing yourself for the kingdom, preparing yourself for the family that you may end up raising or are continuing to raise and impart into their lives as well. Even the people that you had, the sphere of influence, your friends, your family members, people that you can impart into. Take every painful situation, because on the backside of that pain, if you get through it, and not getting through it is not just numbness. It's not just the pain being over. To me, the pain is getting through it and saying, hey, what spiritual component, what aspect to my walk with the Most High can I improve when I have time to sit down and analyze the signals between my mind, my brain, and the body part that's affected? What situations what decisions did I make that I continue to make that always gets me in this situation? Or what situation did I make, or what character flaw do I have? What rebellion is in my life that needs to be dealt with? Because I'm getting these pain signals, and how can I transition them to the spirit realm for deliverance? See, this is very important. Like I said, there's so many times, I'm sure you all can relate, where you may have experienced a painful situation in your life. And then if you think about it, you might not even be able to remember a year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 years ago. You might remember the situation, but you may not remember the acuteness and the intensity of the pain that you were going through at that time. And I don't want anyone, including myself, to go through any amount of prolonged pain and stay in any situation longer than is necessary. But one of the things that I feel the Most High has put into my spirit that I love to share with people is the fact that whenever you're going through something, there is an opportunity for you to grow spiritually. There it is. Because see, the Most High wants the best for us. And as we continue to rise up and go from glory to glory to glory to glory and continue to reach new levels with the Most High, we know that we'll be experiencing different things. And like every time you rise up, sometimes the opposition that you fight becomes stronger. And so if you, for example, learn that your faith is weak, and so you experience pain because you have so much fear in your life, but the fear literally opens up doors to demons to come in and have their way with you, then if you never get past that, then you can kind of be at a defeated point in your life for a long, long time, until you're able to raise your faith to a level to know that when you reach a devil on the next level, that your faith is so tight that they'll just disperse. They'll come at you one way and flee from you seven. Because not only are you working to live more righteously and, doing your best to follow God's law, statutes, and commandments, eliminating sin, but you also have taken situations that you've been through, painful situations, loss, doubt, fear, rebellion, sins of all sorts, and you take those and you push them aside, it'll make you stronger spiritually. So never deflect or neglect to understand the pressure and the pain that you may be feeling. Don't take it to a point of getting to just dealing with the pain as, once this passes, back to life as usual. No, in the midst of your pressure point, always seek out the lesson the Most High has for you, the message that He's trying to get to you, so you really can work on being delivered and being whole in the Most High. This is a very important wisdom key that I think we all need to take and apply to our lives in some way or form. And again, like I say, pain is tough, especially when you're going through it. And I don't discount that at all. But one of the things that make it easier, especially when you keep your mind stayed on Him, sometimes when you're just in the midst of just praying and communicating back and forth with the Most High in the midst of your struggle, there's some peace that comes to that, because you know that you're talking to Him, and you know that in the middle of whatever you're going through, He's right there. Even if that pain is the pain that you're feeling as you're about to transition from this world. Knowing that He can continually be, and even at that moment, working out something in you that will allow you to enter into His kingdom. Work it out. Don't discount it. If you have a heart for the Most High, take every situation, high and low, good and bad, painful and happy, to allow the Most High to do His perfect work in you through His Spirit, through His Word, through the conviction that comes through His Spirit, and through the obedience that's necessary from you. All praises to the Most High. This is Brother Elliot. Shalom.